Students, we have finished our midterm test. Very good. All I wrote and sent it. I think you got an good marks. Today we are going to see the third lesson, matter around us. What is the matter around us? Matter are three types: solid, liquid, and gaseous matter. Here the diagram is given in the bottle. An element hydrogen, compound water. Element means it will be having only one type of atoms. Compound means it will be combined with another atom. Water formula is H2O. And mixture it will contain in more than two or more atoms is called as mixture. Two or more atoms is called as mixture. Hydrogen and oxygen. Compound, what is the difference between a mixture and a compound? In a compound, the elements, the atoms will be in a particular ratio. Their combination of their atoms will be in a particular ratio. In mixture, no ratios will be there. They will be combined in any proportion is a mixture. So in this lesson we are going to see about elements, atoms and a mixture. Now in the second page we are seeing an classroom arrangement. Good afternoon. Open your book. Oh, they are all states of matter. I forgot. I was thinking about an unicorns. Excellent. Okay, fine. Like this, there is a small classroom arrangement is given. Here in the second paragraph, we know that everything we see around that occupy space and have mass is called as matter. Now only we are coming to the definition of matter. You can mark the definition. We around that occupy, everything we see around that occupies space. Matter is nothing but it occupies a space and have a mass is called as a matter. So heat, light, sound occupy space but does not have an mass. Hence these are not a matter. Do you know what is matter composed of? We studied earlier the matter is a compound of tiny little particles which cannot be seen with our naked eye. Such things are called as atoms, isn't it? So first in this paragraph what we have studied is matter. What is a matter? It occupies space and have a mass is called as matter. And what are all the things is not at all a matter. Heat, light and sound occupy space but it does not have a mass, so it is not a matter. What is a matter? It should have mass and it occupies a space is called as matter. So next we are going to see what is matter consist of. Matter consists of smallest particles, tiny particles is called as atoms. The graphite refill used in pencil is made up of element called carbon. So the very tiny dot you can put using a pencil is an atom of your a molecule of your carbon atom. It's an carbon element. We can break the graphite into a smaller and smaller piece. In fact, if we have even finer knife, we can break it even smaller. If we keep cutting the minuscule graphite into smaller and smaller particle, we will reach the point where we reach the smallest constituent of graphite, carbon atom. If we break that carbon atom apart, then it will no longer exhibit the properties of carbon. So the atom will have the property what the graphite, what the pencil lead will be. It will be in an light dark gray color. It used to write on a paper. This is the property we know about an graphite. Graphite is an element made up of, graphite is a compound made up of carbon element. So the carbon has an property of that color and an writing property. Whatever be the smallest tiny particle, if you cut that, it will be have that property. That the smallest very last tiny particle what you are cut is called as atom. If you break the atom, then that won't behave like an carbon. The smallest unit of element that exhibit the properties of an element is called as atom. Now we come to the definition. The smallest unit of element that exhibits the properties of an element is called as atom. Can you say now what is an atom? The smallest unit of element that exhibits the properties of the element is called as atom. All matters is made up of tiny particles called atom. One more simple definition is called all matter is composed of tiny particles called atom. Water, rice. In short, everything we see around is made up of atoms. Whatever the things we are seeing around in a solid matter or in liquid matter or gaseous matter, that thing and all is made up of atoms. An atom is the basic unit of matter. Based upon the atom, multiple of atom makes an element or an molecule. So you can see the picture now which is given in your book. Structure of an atom. What the structure of an atom consists of? Even with the best optical microscope can't see. However, there are advanced instruments that helps to image the atoms, the surface of material. What it consists of? Positive red color plus symbol shows the positive, and blue color tiny one is a minus, and a gray color is a neutron. Positive is called as proton, negative is called as electron, simply without symbol is an neutron. Once again say the three particles which is in the subatomic particles: proton, electron and neutron. For example, the following figure shows the image of the surface of silicon. An image of the surface of the silicon is this one, isn't it? Then now we will see the molecule. Till now what we have studied, what is a matter and what is an atom. Now we are going to study about a molecule. The most abundant type of atom in the universe is an hydrogen atom. What is the abundant atom in the universe? Underline that it has an hydrogen. Nearly 74% of the atom in the universe are hydrogen atom. However, on the earth the three most abundant atoms are iron, oxygen and silicon. The foremost one is hydrogen, and three most abundant atoms are iron, oxygen and silicon. Till now what we have studied? We studied about an matter. Three types of matter are there: solid, liquid, gas. Non-matter. Non-matter is light, heat, sound, because it does not occupies space but it does not have a mass. Matter is an defined as it occupies space and as mass is an matter, and the smallest particle of an matter is called as atom. Atom consists of three subatomic particles. What it is? Proton, electron and neutron.